Hello, my crafty friends. It's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations, and today, in celebration of the upcoming 4th of July, and to celebrate the fact that my son is currently serving in the United States Army, I am going to do this whimsical flag card for you. So I am using regular distress ink in Candied Apple. So I have masked off using some double-sided adhesive in 1/2-inch strips. So I've done the red, and now I took a square that I used one of my square dies for, and I'm going to use Blueprint Sketch. I have some Post-it tape on my fingers just to keep them from getting inky. I didn't, put you through watching the entire process, but you cover the entire square as much as you want. Then I'm just putting it in a box, taking some regular white acrylic paint. I'm going to water that down a bit, and I'm just going to splatter it all over there to simulate the stars because I didn't feel like drawing them all in, so I just want it to be just kind of messy looking. So we're going to splat that all over and set that aside to dry. I do take my heat tool to both the square and this stripe panel so that the distress ink is not wet, because what I'm doing is trimming off the rest of the double-sided tape that's hanging over. I'm going to peel off the backing, and then I'm going to take some Ranger rock candy glitter and cover up where this sticky is exposed. There are a couple of spots where the tape didn't lay flat, so I'm going to take some 1/8-inch score tape and fill that section in so that it will be a complete stripe. So I'm going to peel that off, and then I have a coffee filter that I'm just going to use to catch all the glitter so that I can put it back into my container. I did end up, after I finished filming, noticed a spot at the bottom that I went back and did the same thing. I put some 1/8-inch score tape and covered it again. So we're going to get that good and coated, put the glitter back into its container, and then I took some of the Duck brand foam tape and I put a couple of pieces behind the blue square, and I'm going to put that up in the corner. I was trying to decide which I wanted, but then I remembered that it starts with the red, so I wanted to try to be somewhat realistic. I'm going to take the backing off of the foam tape and get that adhered, and then I used the thank you sentiment from the Mandy's Flowers stamp set, and I stamped that in Simon Says Stamp soft navy ink. I had to stamp it twice because the first time I had it on my Misty, I put it on crooked, so I just flipped it over. That's why they gave us 2 sides to the paper, and re-stamped it. And then I'm going to take some of the 1/8-inch score tape and adhere that. And I was messing around with the placement, couldn't decide where I really wanted it, but I decided to go right on the blue square at a diagonal. So if you have any military members in your family, thank you so much for your service, and I hope that you all enjoy this project, and I hope that you have a great day.